Hey everybody, today I'm making a tier list on German tank destroyers that I play in War Thunder. Let's get started. Now I'm starting with the 15cm, and yes, that's what I'm calling it. It definitely is a fun tank destroyer when used properly, especially considering it was the first tank I got a God mode in. Considering what it is, I will rank it an instant S rank for getting me God mode. On to the next. Now on to the Martyr 3. The instant point deduction is that it is an open top vehicle, meaning I can get killed by basically anything including a slight breeze. It has a great gun for its BR, but doesn't have much armor. It is, as they say, a glass cannon. As it stands, I'm going to put it in C tier. Again, it's a good gun, but open top and little to no armor. Alrighty. The Stouke 3A. This for me was the start of tank destroyers that are actually completely covered, which is a bonus point because I can actually survive a strong gust of wind. It has to me a mediocre cannon, which I can't be too judgmental. It is a low tier, but I expected better coming from the Martyr 3. It has good mobility and decent survival, so I'm going to put the Stouke 3A into B tier. Okay. On to the next, and that would be the Martyr 3H. Again, same as the Martyr 3, instant point loss for being an open top, but it gets the point back for having a really good gun for its BR. I pretty much pen anything I look at and tell myself I want that thing removed. I'm going to place it next to the Stouke 3A in B tier. Okay. Speed round. The next three Stoukes have better guns and we pretty much handle the same, so they're all going A tier. A tier. Basically, this isn't a Stug. This is the Stu or STUH. So, but it's just a Stug. Just a Stug. One of the best named tanks in War Thunder, Dicker Max. Instant points added. It has a very good gun with again little to no armor, but I expect to live longer in the Dicker Max than I do something like the Martyr 3. Its goofy name and its great gun along with its little armor goes straight to A tier. Next the Sturir Emil is the next tank destroyer on this list, which, interesting fact, only two were ever made. Max and Moritz is what they were named. It is really a point-and-click adventure in its BR with its massive 128mm cannon, doing over 200mm of pen. Another open top, but honestly, even with that, if you can see it, you can kill it. This open top is an S tier. The flak bus is, as it's named, a bus with a gun. Really hard to maneuver with and hard to aim. Another example of best armor is no armor, but in the complete opposite direction. Just because it doesn't have armor doesn't make it good, because it's not even fast. So with all this in mind, it goes straight to D tier. Ah yes, the 38T, also known as the Headzer. It's a decent tank destroyer with its okay armor and its decent gun, but it has terrible gun traverse, making it hard to aim sometimes, but overall a decent little guy, so to B tier. Okay. Next is the Nash horn. I think it's Nash horn, but I call it Nash horn. Another open top tank destroyer that is pretty slow and has mediocre gun traverse, but it might as well be another point and click adventure since it sports the 88mm gun, same as the Tiger 2. So even being slow and with no armor, I still think it's a good tank destroyer, putting it in A tier. The Brumar is such a fun tank destroyer to play. It's hard for me to use it from a distance, but with its amazing armor in the front tanking so many shots and letting me get close, if aimed properly, it will send any tank in its path to see whoever they worship. So with that being said, instant S tier. The Yagged Panther is a decent tank destroyer with good armor and a good gun in its BR. It does very well with decent mobility, but it's not a really fun tank destroyer, but it's fun, so B tier. Okay. It was a tank destroyer I didn't really get into at first. I thought it was clunky, slow, and not very good. But as I gave it a second chance, I really warmed up to it and found out it's such an amazing tank destroyer that it's gonna go into A tier. Ah, the Yagged, my beloved. It has amazing armor, amazing gun, mediocre mobility, but it's the first tank destroyer to give me a nuke and got Ace Crew on it for free. Being as biased as I can be, instant S tier. The PCH 2000 is another really fun tank destroyer to play. With its massive gun and 5-second reload, if you have sights on someone and shoot first, most of the time they are finished by the first shot, but if not, the follow-up will be ready in no time. Planes aren't safe either. With this, straight into S tier. Finally, the last tank destroyer for Germany that I use is the Rakete. Honestly, this tank destroyer really irritates me. It's okay because of the missiles it can shoot, but everything else to me really sucks. It's hard for me to play it, and I know it's a skill issue, but with personal experience, it is going to be the one and only tank in F tier. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me rank these tank destroyers for Germany, and I would really like your opinion in the comments, and if you disagree with one, please explain why and I'll take a look. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!